Hello everyone, welcome back to another rant and awareness video, where I will discuss specific topics and more serious issues, particularly those related to interpretation and labeling within communities and, when it comes to real life. I hope you read the warning. Now let's get into it. Now, aside from individuals in life feeling like they need to sexualize everything they see as far as looking at one thing and finding it sexual when it was never meant to be sexual in any way, shape, or form, there are a lot of people who have that mindset to see anything, even if it's as innocent as it can be, they will still find a way to sexualize it any way they can or think of, and make it look like a problem, and that is when the term goonerbait falls in. For those who don't know, what is goonerbait? Goonerbait is implied to be sexual imagery meant to attract gooners, such as people who tend to pleasure themselves with what is shown and put out there to be NSFW related. What is gooning? It's masturbating. From what I've seen, this term has mostly been used to describe something pleasing to porn addicts. But this term is misused heavily on the internet. Because not only does it mean that, but people are labeling content non-NSFW related to NSFW content, whether it's an individual doing a dance video or an art piece someone made with a thicker body type or basic human anatomy in general. Now I know both genders can be sexualized in the same way, it's just that from how it looks, it's mostly happening to female anatomy because people are choosing to complain about it just because a female has boobs, a thicker body type, and apparently, the mentality of these people is that all body types are supposed to be skinny and nothing else. To these people, that is the only body type that exists, and if they see anything different, they will go out of their way to fat shame or call it gooner/fetish content, when they are actually doing the maximum as in sexualizing what they see just because they see it that way. The content nor person isn't the problem, the viewer is. I want to use an artist as an example. They go by Zarbies, a very talented artist, but in a sad predicament, where they get their art called gooner art, and recently someone came into their comment section comparing their art to fetish and CP when their art falls nowhere into those two categories. Here is an example of their art. Remember this please, big breasts and thighs do not mean sexualization. There are people in life with big breasts and different body types, so are you going to go up to a random person and say they are gooner and fetish material? No, you won't, because you'd most likely get your teeth knocked out, so I'd advise you not. You'd feel correct saying that to people until you say that to the wrong person. The commenter had also brought up a very strange note in their comment talking about Dora the Explorer with a big chest and a big bottom, which is CP. If you're comparing something that's nothing close to CP with CP, then you should get your hard drive checked, because it just looks like you know about things like this from experience, and to even project that thought onto someone else's art like that is even weirder. The cancellation they tried to do on this artist was weird, as they tried to make them look bad by playing the "you're an adult" card, but Zarbies is actually 16 years old, so that's them trying to accuse a minor of drawing CP and fetish art. Genuinely, if you have such a problem with looking at a female body like a normal person, then don't look at it. With so much detail in their artwork, you selectively chose to look at the breasts and then tried to make the artist look like the problem. This also goes towards outfits that show much skin. Mind you, bathing suits exist. It's not sexualization in what males and females wear, it's literal sunny outside attire, and people shouldn't feel like they're being sexualized for wearing it, which is something I want to bring up next, because weeks ago I have screenshotted two comments right next to each other asking why did I sexualize Brisha with this design in this video, when this is not sexualizing at all. Genuinely, do not go to a public beach if you think this outfit is sexual. You wouldn't last 30 seconds there, and that's just being generous. These two commenters are probably friends or one person on two accounts. And if it is one person on two accounts, that shows how desperate they are to sexualize something not sexual. I have a problem when it comes to weird adults and weird children sexualizing anything they can get a hold of, no matter how innocent it is, like the color mixing trend I posted of the Holloways from Dandy's World, a kid's game. Someone told me to stop with the dirty videos. I told them they are not ready for the internet if they thought the video was dirty, and this was most likely a kid, I promise you. They then asked me, how was Gordy born then? So I asked, you mean to tell me, you think the tunes have sex with each other to make more tunes? I was already mad that day, but it made me wonder at the same time, how many more people think that the toons have intercourse with each other in the canon lore to make more toons? It sounds impossible, but now I know some people are thinking that. For a kid's game too sounds too hard to believe. I genuinely hate how someone can look at something innocent and be so dirty-minded about it, like we don't need to sexualize everything we see. It is so unnecessary and stupid, and it's not funny either because now you just look and sound like a has-been hotel character making sex jokes every 3 minutes. Now there is someone I want to talk about, and that someone goes by the name Fizzify on YouTube. I will be calling them Ray because that's the name they prefer to go by. We are friends and they are awesome, never an issue, they are a vibe. What I'm going to say is to come to their defense, and it falls into the sexualization category, so this should also give another example of interpretation in what someone sees. Recently I've been shown a video made by an individual who said things about the Nighthowler art Ray has made of their channel, which is Eclipse X Sylvester, followed up with other characters being brought up in the art style being viewed as sexual in the ranter's eyes. Here is the clip.
Welcome back to Catching Weird People on YouTube, but the people who watch them are not in the right mindset. Once upon a time, me and my friend are doom scrolling together and we saw a Eclipse X Sylvester video. Well, so she commented, "I like Bassie and Sylvester better." They deleted it and pinned a comment getting defensive about how that was harassment. Me and her decided to dig deeper into their channel, realizing they're drawing exclusive weird art of Eclipse. Oddly enough, they made more than one animal-like characters with those types of assets, like Coco Goob and especially Eclipse. They love to fantasize human X-Beast a ton, like Eclipse and Sylvester. To inform you guys, that is zoophilia. Drawing animal-like character in those assets is not okay. And Eclipse is more animal-like than human. It's like saying Pebbles. An animal-like character can allow to ship with a human character since the are fiction. I commented on their vid, and they said, "It's okay since she is a fictional character and she is wearing clothes." I may be blind because I quite don't see clothes on the character. Enjoy your day, I'm off.
So yes, you heard the stupidity. Now I speak fluent stupid, so let me break this down for people with a brain. This person thinks furries are the same as animals. So they would crash out the same way if they saw Pebble the rock dog being drawn this way. Now let me break down the difference between Eclipse and Pebble. Eclipse is anthro, with human characteristics which fall in the term furry. Pebble is a pet rock, and he is not anthro. He doesn't speak, but Eclipse does. He walks on all fours, but Eclipse doesn't. For someone to think this way while also being a furry will never not be funny in a way. Now that's explained, this person says the artist loves to romanticize beast and human. First off, toons are not human, they are toons. They shipped a ghost with a werewolf, both characters being adults too, so I'm not seeing the issue here. So then something possessed them inside to then say the artwork is zoophilia, just because a female werewolf character had female anatomy, grass is green, fork in the kitchen type of argument. They also made that same comment on how they drew Coco and Goob, saying Goob is an animal character when he isn't. But do we also see the pattern? They only pointed out drawings of characters with a female body, no male body drawings seen in sight to be complained about. This stupid junk started because the ranter's friend commented, "I like Soul Basket more," on a Nighthowler video, and then Ray responded with the fact they don't want Soul Basket being mentioned because they are uncomfortable with it due to Soul Basket shippers hating on them just for shipping Nighthowler. Which is stupid because why are we still hating on people for having a ship interest? Does that not clock in to be very dumb? Like boohoo, someone doesn't have the same interest as you. That doesn't mean you make hate comments, it means you scroll. You're not changing the creator's mind if that's the goal you're trying to achieve. Nobody should even have to say this, but like I said before, common sense happens to not be so common anymore. I took a look in the ranter's comments section and checked the views, more than 700 views on that video, but very few comments, some agreeing with the uploader saying Ray is a zoo, and it shows these are undeveloped teens because they don't even know what a zoophile is. They're just saying things to say things and agreeing just to agree, sheep mentality. This person even got comments saying they were in the wrong for the false accusations and just deleted them. Clearly this person was trying to hide their pettiness over a comment that was claimed to be deleted, but it was never deleted according to Ray, because the ranter did in fact say, Ray deleted, and pinned the comment. How do you pin a deleted comment? Trick question, it was never deleted in the first place. For those confused, What is a zoophile? It's when a human is sexually attracted to an animal. Once again, Eclipse is anthro, she has human characteristics. Also, if I may add, werewolves are mythological creatures, not biological animals, and they are classified as supernatural beings, not wildlife. If you look at it, Sylvester is also a supernatural being because he is a ghost. Just because a anthro furball has boobs, does not mean it is porn. Yes, this ranter labeled it as porn, so like I said, falsely and inappropriately labeling things as porn because of body shape and chest. The saddest part is all of that shade came from a female. That's the last thing I can even expect to come from a female, in all honesty, one that is a furry too, so she should have knowledge on this. A female character having boobs is not that shocking, trust me. There are much serious things to get upset about in life, so why are there individuals crying because a woman is a woman? Why cry when a man is a man? Physical traits are generally outside of a person's control, and yelling at someone for their body is genuinely very dumb. I literally cannot describe how much stupider that can seem. It's just really that stupid. If you're crying over a male or female body type that isn't even yours, you must be very unhappy with yourself, and you don't even have to tell anyone that. And for people who like to sexualize what they see just because they choose to see it that way, as in innocent imagery, anatomy, and etc., just say you're a gooner. You don't have to vent your sick sexual thoughts and project it onto someone just to make them look like the issue, which is what this commenter did. Like, I genuinely don't see how they pulled the Dora CP note out of their rears so fast. It's like if these people have never even seen a naked body before either, at least. Like, do people not stand in the shower and see themselves and where they need to wash? The human body is a human body, so what if someone has a bigger body type, skinny, boobs big or small, flat butt, big butt, short or tall, hairy or shaved, and this goes to males and females. Everyone is different, everyone is human, and nobody is perfect. So to those of you who think different, you're not perfect either. Take that to heart and lower your expectations.